Hello, Craig here again, also known as Poolside Dreamer. We got a bunch of these little bitty gourmet potatoes that aren't going to do me any good at all. I never got them eaten, so they've all sprouted. So I'm going to try and grow some out and see what happens. I'm going to put them in this big pot here, and it's probably too many to put in that big pot, but I'm going to do it anyway. Being the end of November, I may have 60 days, probably more like 40, but if the frost isn't too bad, they might survive. And we'll see where we go from there. Bye-bye. I'm going to be using a raised bed potting mix to plant the potatoes in. I'm going to add a little rock dust and some organic fertilizer and some bone meal. Well, for better or worse, probably worse, there they are. I'll cover them up and see what happens in a few months. Oh, there it is. Now I'll just have to wait and see if anything develops. Potatoes seem to do fairly well in the cooler weather, as long as it doesn't frost, but I do know the heat out here in the summer kills these things back really bad. So give it a shot, see if we can grow any winter potatoes. Last year I had fair luck growing in the bed, but not in the pot, so we'll see what turns out this year. General garden update. My peas over here are doing well. The broccoli and cauliflower here is doing okay. Got 3 of those little volunteer squash or melon plants way back there that aren't doing so hot. It's probably too cold for them. Green peppers here are doing okay. Here again, it's getting a little chilly for them, but I am getting some peppers, so that'll be good if they ripen before frost sets in. Here's my other bed of broccoli and cauliflower. As I said before, I planted this before the first bed I just showed you. So, one nice thing about winter gardening, fall and winter and spring gardening here, is the bugs aren't so bad. My garlic over here is doing great. It's warm enough for them to sprout, so never really expected that, but I'm happy with it. We'll see what happens. And of course my rosemary is doing great. Don't use much rosemary, but it's nice to have fresh rosemary when you want it. Right there. The grape plant is dying back. Pepper plant here and over here doing okay. Onions, I don't know, I just mainly put them in to deter bugs. These are second year on these onions, so I doubt they're gonna taste worth anything. My potato patch here is doing fairly well. As I said before, some of these went in, they were rather dried out. I'm surprised that I've gotten anything at all off of them. There were a few that were okay. Here's another view of my potato patch. See the bare spots in there. I've got a few more potatoes I can put in, so I think I'll go ahead and do that, fill in the bare spots. The lettuce over here is doing great. No issues at all. Got two more over here on the other side of that grape plant. My volunteer asparagus plant actually plants. This is one right there that's not standing up. Are doing okay. I might as well just leave them there for now. Strawberry plants are coming back nicely. The heat this summer just about killed them. I've got a potato plant in here. You can see one little potato. There's two little potatoes. These are volunteers. I don't know how they got in there, but they did. So, I think I can get rid of this plant now and I'll have another pot. I've got 4 more small red potatoes. I think I'm gonna put in this patch here in the empty spots. Got nothing to lose. And maybe a few potatoes to gain. My pomegranate bushes seem to be doing okay. There's a couple of the smaller ones that aren't in great shape. But we'll see if they survive the winter. Got some over here also that I showed you earlier. Still got those 2 small ones there I haven't repotted yet. Gonna have to move things around to get larger pots to put those in. Oh no, I'm pleased. As I said before, no clue as what I'm gonna do with them, but way too many for me to plant in the yard. Too small a yard. Maybe I'll just leave them in pots and see what happens. At any rate, that's all for now. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving and a merry holiday season coming up. Whatever your beliefs on that season, I hope it's a good one. I'll take care of yourself now. Bye.